You might wonder how amazing and weird our body is. Well, there are 10 weird facts about our body. I will tell you today, but don't forget to like and subscribe. Number 1. The body has 2.5 million sweat pores. Well, sweat is essential to human survival and serves as the body's coolant, protecting from overheating. There are more than 2.5 million up to 4 million on some people. Perspiration glands spread out all over the dermis layer of the average person's skin. The pores are said to be the opening of the sweat glands, and majority of it are found in large numbers on soles of feet, the palms, the forehead and cheeks, and in the armpit. Oh, that's amazing. Number 2. Every minute, you shed over 30,000 dead skin cells. Without skin, people's muscles, bones, and organs would be hanging out all over the place. Skin holds everything together. But don't think your skin might wear out someday. That's good news. Your epidermis is always making new skin cells that rise to the top to replace the old ones. 3. Babies don't shed tears until they're at least 1 month old. Newborns typically won't shed any tears because their tear ducts are still developing after birth. In fact, it's normal for them not to shed any tears during the first few months of their life. Number 4. On average, you fart enough in one day to fill a party balloon. Oh, whether you try to hide it or not, you fart, and everybody does. As part of research into the microbiome, the rich community of bacteria that live throughout your body, scientists have learned about the bacteria that produce gas inside your intestines. You produce about 500 to 1.5 liters of gas per day and expel it in 10 to 20 farts. That's brilliant. Do you know who helps you decide that food is tasty or not? Well, number 5 will help you. Your mouth produces about 1 liter of saliva each day. Saliva moistens food. On average, a healthy person produces between 1 to 1.5 liters of saliva each day. Production of saliva varies time by time as maximum in afternoon and lowers in evening time. Now, if you live to age 70, your heart will have beat around 2.5 billion times. According to Nova, the human heart beats around 100,000 times in one day and about 35 million times in a year. During an average lifetime, the human heart will beat more than 2.5 billion times. But this may seem counterintuitive because when you sleep, your heart rate is slower, and when you exercise or become excited, your heart rate is faster. Therefore, based on lifestyle and temperament, you would expect each person to have a different number of heartbeats in their lifetime. What do you think? Number 7. Your eyes blink around 20 times a minute. That's over 10 million times a year. Oh, that's amazing. Scientists have shown that the average person blinks 15 to 20 times per minute. That's up to 1,200 times per hour and a whopping 28,800 times in a day. A huge number, much more often than we need to keep our eyeballs lubricated. In fact, we spend about 10% of our waking hours with our eyes closed. So why do we blink so much? New research from Osaka University found that blinking may serve as a form of momentary rest for the brain, giving the mind a chance to wander and go offline. These brief breaks may last just a split second or even a few seconds. Number 8. Your blood has the same amount of salt in it as the ocean does. Really? The human body contains many salts, of which sodium chloride, aka common table salt, is the major one, making up around 0.4% of the body's weight, at a concentration pretty well equivalent to that in sea water. So, a 50 kilogram person would contain around 200 grams of sodium chloride, would be around 40 teaspoons. Are we that salty? Number 9. Your eyeballs are actually part of your brain. Isn't it weird? The eye is our window to the brain, as they said, and there's a lot we can tell from it. But how? The eye is the only part of the brain that can be seen directly. This happens when the optician uses an ophthalmoscope and shines a bright light into your eye as part of an eye examination. It shows the innermost layer of the eye, which is the retina, and the nerve carrying visual messages from the retina to the brain along the optic nerve and are visible in the back of the eye. Number 10. Bones are 4 times stronger than concrete. Oh, really? Bone is extraordinarily strong. Ounce for ounce, bone is stronger than steel. How does it happen? Since a bar of steel of comparable size would weigh 4 or 5 times as much, a cubic inch of bone can in principle bear a load of 19,000 pounds or 8,626 kilograms or more, roughly the weight of 5 standard pickup trucks, making it about 4 times as strong as concrete. That's really wonderful. So, if you find this video helpful to you, please don't forget to hit like, share this video, and subscribe. But for more videos, please click the bell button below and subscribe to my upcoming videos.